Aquarius. Hello, welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Christine, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to another Aquarius Love Tarot reading, Aquarius Love reading, and as is very often the case here at the Tarot Closet, Aquarius Love Messages reading. Aquarius, all readings, your reading is a timeless reading. That's what I want to say. All readings are timeless. You are here when you're meant to be here. This is a fated connection. There is a message here for you today. I'm really glad that you found your way here, and we're going to get into your reading, but I really quickly want to go over that down below in the description. You will find all the decks that are coming in. You will also find, well, there's a lot going on down there, but you'll also find all the playlists, probably the most interesting to you. All zodiac signs, messages from your person, all zodiac sign love tarot readings. So all signs love readings. And those are not time-stamped readings. They're readings that if you feel drawn to a reading, it's for you. And as always, if a reading isn't for you, something else might be. Also down below are twin flame readings. If you're on a twin flame journey, there's probably over 100 there. So feel free to explore. That's too many if you are feeling inspired to do so. Please remember this is a general tarot reading, general love reading. So take what resonates for you and let the rest go. We're going to begin. Before we do, I would like to take this time to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. This really helps a lot to keep the channel moving. It's a way to show support, and helps me continue to keep bringing you free love readings here on YouTube. So thank you very much for your support. Let's see what is going on with you and your person. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards for Aquarius. Aho. Ace of Cups in reverse. Interesting. The Ace of Swords in the upright. Wow. The King of Cups in the upright. The Six of Cups in the upright. So there's been, well, a lot of disappointment around this connection. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy of just this is somebody who let you down. Maybe did not keep a promise, pulled away, something that you were waiting for to come and offer, didn't, ended. Whatever the case is, we can see it's quite emotional. We also see in the partnership placement that there is clarity here. And that might be bringing in some conflicting energy. Why is that? But somebody here, and these are yours, so there's some clarity. Look at it, came down here with the Three of Cups in reverse. They're wrapped around the sword, almost like a rocket, pushing through, indecision. The Three of Cups is catty corner here. Look at that, to the Ace of Cups. So this is directly connected to what went on here. This is Mercury and Cancer energy. So for some of you, well, for everyone, there's some communication here that didn't go well, or the lack of communication. But for some of you, what I wanted to say is it could be that there's some connections to friends and family, and maybe there was even something going on in the way of communicating at a particular event. In any case, it's the Mercury and Cancer energy. So it's also the thoughtless things maybe that were said that were quite emotional. And it's also the lack of communication, which we know this is a no contact and or in separation reading, whatever that is for you, because it can't even be that it's somebody you're near, but you're not communicating well. You're going to know what that is, but this is directly connected to that. And this is somebody who has been hot and cold. You can see it in the Knight of Wands in reverse. That is it's also an impulsive energy. So it's sort of like, I want this, I want that, I don't. It's hot and cold energy. And I'm feeling Knight of Cups in reverse energy too. And it's coinciding here with the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse of, the sort of wishy-washy, hot and cold, broken promises, not communicating strong. But look at that. Look at how they feel about you. Whatever you think you knew, whatever they said or didn't say to you, We see how they feel. It's Pisces energy. It's the King of Cups. They've just been holding it back. Master of emotions. But this is when they're not in their ego hiding it. This is how they feel. And they're also watching, look, to see that you are still there. That, of course, is bringing in Gemini, Libra, and your energy, Aquarius. It's the air energy. It's the sailboats powered by the wind. You're still here. You can see that. And of course, we know that, but you can literally see it. That buoy is not very far, which is telling us it's close to the shore. But look, they don't want you to see that they're seeing if you're still there. You know, they have their crown hovering over. They know how they feel. They're wearing the fish. Look, it's Pisces energy. Right in front of them is a full cup. It's even spilled over here. And that's really for me because it's a spinner. Because they've been sloshing it around because they've been holding back how they feel. But look at what's in. This is where their energy is the strongest, Aquarius. It's your person, your specific someone. And it's the Six of Cups coming in the upright. That's the Sun and Scorpio energy. So they're thinking about you. They're thinking about seeing you. What are they wanting to bring into you? Because look at that. Look what they have here. They have a rose. Is this an apology? Is this an offer? Is this the clarity you've been waiting for? Is this somebody making a decision finally, holding to their promises, not making, you know, an offer that maybe got pulled away from or got, well, yeah, it's an emotional energy. It's Ace of Cups in reverse. It's being let down and disappointed by them. So are they coming in here to make it right? Because they're rising above the indecision here. Look at that. And they're bringing in that rose. And they're wrapped around this sword, transactional energy and clarity like a rocket. Their wings are opening, powered by their wings, opening up here. The victory wreath. Right here with all the emotional energy. It's like an opening of their energy, Aquarius. They're thinking a lot about when things were working and things were not. And there's a lot of regret. That's the Five of Cups there. Look how it's muted. And that's the regret that they have for leaving you feeling like they did not love you. It's Mars and Scorpio energy here, but the Six of Cups is the Sun and Scorpio energy. And Scorpios, you know, there's a holding on to energy, I want to say. There's also a nocturnal energy coming through here. And I want to tell you that I'm feeling Page of Swords energy here as well. The kind of the keeping an eye on you energy. So this is somebody who also is, I feel like, keeping an eye and watching. Maybe they're looking at social media or whatever. But it's an energy of, yeah, being awake at night. And they're thinking about this. Again, that's the Mars energy here with the Five of Cups. And that's the planet of action, passion, drive, and conflict. Also desire. And, well, yeah, it's the regret around it. They're also thinking about when things were good here in this full cup, in the Sixth Cup, and the Four sunflowers. That's connecting us, of course, to the sun. And you don't see it shining here. So that's the past energy of when things were growing and, you know, the life force, the sun energy, happy. You know, and the four areas of support and stability were lined up here. Mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical. They're also manifesting this in, I feel. There is soulmate energy here. Also, if you're on a twin flame journey, it's not for everyone, but it is here. Past life energy as well. And it can even be for some of you that you have known your person for, well, since you were a child, or you just feel like it. Because this, oftentimes, this is the energy for me of just having this undeniable connection, you know. The bottom of the deck wanted to show it's the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. This is the Sun in Virgo. And this is, well, yeah, this is working, I feel like, on coming to you. This is reunion energy. We know they're nostalgic and thinking about it, and we see them here riding a rocket. And that's some clarity and communication and truth. So can it be in a message that they're sharing how they feel finally? And maybe what happened here in the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups in reverse. Breaking this affecting this soul connection here. Because look, and this is more Page of Swords energy for me, because look, as they work on coming, that's the 7th Pentacle. So that's what also you've been waiting for. It's bringing in the 7 of Pentacles. Excuse me, it's here. And that's the Venus and Taurus energy, because you see the 6 here, and that's the 6 of Pentacles here. I mean, you see it. And that's the giving energy. That's the reciprocal. That's the Moon in Taurus. And it's also, for me, it's about emotionally giving and sharing and communicating. They're working on it, okay? Right? And you see that 7th Pentacle is you maybe thinking about going. We see you here floating. Going to go with the wind? Is the storm coming in? Or are you just going to get those sails in the right direction and go? Because they don't want you to go. They're looking here. They're thinking a lot about you, and they're watching you here. Look in that 7th Pentacle, literally, as they're here on the 8th Pentacle. And that's, of course, the 8 of Pentacles here. And that's the Virgo, the Sun in Virgo energy, and that's working, I feel, on coming. It's messages here, divine messengers, divine timing, communication, and growth. 8 is an action number as well. It's a number of, accomplishing something. It's moving forward. There's a lot of Gaia energy around it. It's considered a lucky number, but it's also an infinity symbol, and I'm not giving you the finger, I promise. So for some of you, that's a validation of your twin flame journey. But an infinity symbol is also, life force and simplicity. Forever love, somebody that you're connected with. Your hearts are very connected, I feel. And that's also balance. And it's connected with Libra, by the way, this infinity symbol. And that's the truth. And we know that the truth here of how they feel, and also the truth of what they want, and the truth of what happened, I feel like, is coming here. They're wanting for it to come here, and they're hoping that they're not too late. My gosh. Yeah, so this turned into a bottoms up reading. I didn't think that it was going that way, but then it just happened. And look what was right under it. That's the 7 of Pentacles that we saw. One of those readings. But then they always are. It's Venus and Taurus energy, and that's what you've been doing. You've been waiting here. Look at that, right on the nest. Did you already have a life that you built? Because that's the Venus energy too. This is Venus and Taurus, and that Venus energy, this is the 6, there's 6 pentacles here, okay? So that's also the 6 pentacles. That's the giving, reciprocal energy. That's the Moon in Taurus. It's the emotional energy. It's the communication. It's the love. And it's right here in the nest. Were you already building that? Were you waiting? Was it on the table? Because we see that you're still here. You're still here. You're still here. Look at this. It's really strong energy. This tree looks a little barren, looks like it's maybe winter, that it's just, there's nothing kind of there. It's really exposed. So this is also telling me that you're feeling that way, vulnerable. And it's a minor arcana, it's a day-to-day energy. So it could be, make a decision, you have free will. Your person has free will. Energies, outcomes, they will, and they do change based on choices made, free will, fate and destiny, choices. They all intersect, control what you can, let go of what you can't, also coming through here. So maybe you will make that decision, or maybe you're already thinking about it to leave, because they're watching. They're watching. This is a really strong energy of them watching. Right now, as I bring this energy in, you're still here, but it's a cold energy. You can see it's like there's no abundance here. There's no cover. You're just vulnerable, waiting on these pentacles, kind of like the eggs in the nest. So again, whether that's not, it's also about communication for me and within here. But look, putting up the 7th pentacle is sort of like a beacon, like I'm still here. And then we know that they're on the 8th pentacle saying, yeah, I see that you're still there. There's an apologetic energy coming through here today, but they're wanting to come here. Look, the King of Cups is making sure you're there, but the King of Cups is also looking over here. And we see that they have the clarity, and they're cutting through some stuff here. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so the 2 of Cups is really what we already know, that they made a bad decision here, and it caused a lot of this. Disappointment, feeling let down, and they know that. They're clear. And it's also what we know, that this is a no contact and or in separation reading. What exactly is your circumstance? There may have been some arguing at some point But this is what we know. It's the separation already. And this is Venus in Cancer energy. It's the love, and it's the emotional energy. And, you know, it's also the love and the friendship. That's the Cancer energy. That's the water energy. And it's the healing that we see is necessary here. It's the lack of that. And for me, you can see even here that there's still an exchange with your emotions. And look at that. Yeah, and with that, look at that. The Empress has come in. So that's what they're working on doing. It's exactly what we feel, what we know to be. It's an emotional availability. This is not only somebody that I feel that you still love, that still loves you, but it's also someone that you consider a best friend energy, you know? Maybe even some of you, it started that way, okay? But it's coming in here and wanting to restart this and come in and be honest and speak the truth and come in a really emotional, available way, because this is how they feel. Look at that. The King of Cups is looking right over. And this Empress, the King of Wands here too, look at this. There's that rose that we also see here in the Ace of Swords. It's what they're trying to get the courage to do, but we see that it is happening when, you know, energies, outcomes change, and I don't offer timelines, but we might get a more in-depth a feel for it as we continue on here. That's the energy of love. It's the fastest energy, and it's got the rose on it. And look where the crow is looking. Messages arising above conflict, spirit messages, also maybe an actual message, looking right at the 8 here, which is an action number, and that's also the infinity symbol. And it's this lion who's pretty proud. It's the King of Wands, though, courageous and bold and wanting to take that chance and knowing that they have to, because maybe you aren't going to be here, or maybe they just have what they want to say to you here. But again, that's connecting to Libra energy, and it's also connecting to the truth, and so is the Empress. And the truth of what? How they feel, what happened. How they feel is really strong. This is how they feel, Aquarius. It's very, very strong. The Empress has access to all the elements. Water, the love and the friendship, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, air, the clarity, the transactional energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, of course, you, the earth energy, the physical relationship, the commitment, and all the practicalities around that, Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. And then, of course, the wand energy. Look here, and especially leading with the heart. And that's the idea of love, the energy of love, the fiery energy. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The emotions still flow between you, but we see that, but it hasn't flowed to you, if you know what I mean. And that's what they're trying to do here. I mean, look at in front of the sun, it's a heart, and what's in the heart, and then it's a cup. And that's the offer, and it's an emotional availability. Could it also be making something right that went wrong here in the Ace of Cups? Yeah, but it's definitely an emotional energy. And by the way, that's also Taurus energy, and that's divine feminine energy. And yeah, it's about abundance and new beginnings and creating something, maybe continuing on or creating something new here. Look where it's connecting, because my gosh, I just realized this. Aquarius, look. You're looking, you're waiting for the Empress to come. That's what you're waiting for. It's the divine timing. We know that the spirit has a plan. It's communication, and it's growing this connection or regrowing it. You're literally waiting here, and look, she's coming. It's this fall energy. Look, it's autumn here in this card, wherever you are in the world. We're coming up to autumn on the northern hemisphere. She's coming here, all the abundance, leading with the heart. Look, it's right up here. It's like magician energy, you know, inspired action, because this is a tree. She's really, really high up. Look, you can see that there's a tree here, and there's the wand. There's all the fruit and the offering and the abundance, and it's flowing. And here you're in this tree, and it's cold, and you're waiting. That's literally what you're waiting for. It's like bringing that into this energy, and they are wanting to. You can see it, and you're still here. You have free will. Is this everything going to reverse and you're out of here? Of course. I mean, you know, can be, is what I want to say, because you make your decisions, you know. You make your decisions, but they're they're coming in here. It's just a matter of when, because we know you haven't been communicating. We know things went wrong, and they're clear about how they feel. I'll tell you that much. And that's what you've been waiting for. The emotional abundance, whoa, to come in. Look at this. The King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, whoa, and the Five of Swords in reverse and the Lover's card. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. It's your overall energy. Why? Because they're coming in. This is an offer, Aquarius. This is an emotional availability. This is a reunion energy. Can it be just in a message? Maybe. We see that here in the Wheel of Fortune. It can be that they're coming in with a message. And it's out of nowhere, because that's an impulsive energy. How they've been behaving. So it's somebody who maybe not is a great communicator, or maybe even emotionally a little bit immature. The Five of Swords wanted to show itself here in reverse, and that's Venus and Aquarius energy, Aquarius. And that's wanting to make peace. So it can be that there was some arguments. We know that in the Two of Cups in reverse. That, and also in the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups, you know, that there may have been some things said here. Bad decision also, or lack of it. It's the Two of Swords in reverse. So somebody who was just really indecisive and in and out. We already know that energy. You see the 2 here within the 5. Of course, and you know, that's also bringing in the 3. We know the heartbreak energy and the 4 of Swords, which comes into reverse here with the 4 of Swords, of course, because this 5 of Swords is in reverse. And that's an energy of being restless, which we feel from your person, but also you feeling a little burnt out here, waiting. Literally, look at this, for this offer to come in. Emotional. What's in that cup? Is it an emotional declaration of how they feel? Is it an apology? Is it both? Or is it even bigger? Because it can be. And we also see that in the Wheel of Fortune. They're definitely wanting to apologize, I feel, for what may have been said, but also not said. It's connecting us to the 5th chakra. I'm keeping this here. I'm going to put it over here, and we're going to be bringing in another deck. And I want to continue talking about things here, because look at this. It's the Lover's card. It's Gemini energy. It's Venus energy as well, of course. It's Archangel Raphael, the angel for healing what's broken, you know, bringing happiness and love. There's a little bit of that going on between the two of you, Aquarius, a little bit of headbutting. But you love each other. There's a deep love here. It's a deep soulmate connection. It's a fated connection. Your destinies are very much intertwined. We've already felt that, and it's already been established, but we know that, and you can see it here. And we also see with this Wheel of Fortune that it's a turning point in this connection. It's a turning point emotionally. It's somebody who is having a lot of realizations, a lot of self-actualization going on, and they're preparing for some type of love offer. This can be coming into union, restoring harmony in this connection. Soulmate energy, but also if you're on a twin flame journey, that's something else. It's not a twin flame reading. But so I can't offer that to you and say, hey, twin flames, yeah, you're coming into union here. It can be. But I definitely recommend checking out twin flame readings if you're resonating and you're on a twin flame journey. They're down below. In any case, this is a turning point. It's a new cycle. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius, you're here in this energy. And that 10 deduces into a 1. So it's the new beginning, and it's an opportunity, and that there's very clearly potential still here for this love. A decision perhaps you're making together. I mean, look at all the major arcanas, the way that they're coming in for you. And that's, you know, there's only 3 major arcanas here, but they're all in the upright, and they're all very clearly connecting us to what we can see here, and that there's a love offer coming in, and that they love you, Aquarius, and you love them too. And they've been thinking, they have a lot of regret. They know that they've been emotionally unavailable. They're sorry, especially if there's some arguing or things said that were very hurtful here. It's really clear. It's a turning point now. Look here. Also connecting us to this Ace of Swords. They're clear about how they feel and what they need to do, and they're coming in emotionally here. And it's what you've been waiting for. It's what you've been waiting for. Will you still be here, Aquarius? You know, I can see you here now, but will you still be? And I'm going to keep this here. I'm bringing in another deck, and it's not a sister deck. It's the same deck, but it's in German. If you don't know, I'm in the Austrian Alps. But don't worry, you will know what is, look, it's the Ten of Swords in reverse, wanting to show itself. A lot of times there's not a lot of writing on here, and of course I'll tell you. Ten of Swords in reverse here is asking for forgiveness. This is wanting a new start. It's also Fool card in the upright energy for me. That's you, Aquarius, Uranus energy. That's clean slate energy. That's hoping that you will forgive them because they have clarity now. This is somebody who wants to win you over, somebody who loves you, who has not forgotten and wants, and they're taking forever, and they've been watching. It's lots of Page of Swords energy, but it's coming through everywhere else. And that's literally what you've been waiting for. And this is an apology too. So we know that is coming. Is there more? It is a new start as well. Again, it's that 10 new beginning and a renewal here. It's a completion of not talking at the very least. And I feel like a whole lot more. Something really big that you might be deciding to take together. Another step, I want to say. And well, yeah, that's also deducing into a 1. So that's telling us really what we already know, that there is potential here. And the 5 of Cups is showing itself in reverse. And I think I'm going to turn it around. That's just what I'm hearing here. And that's more of this energy. It's asking for forgiveness. It's wanting to move on, get past it, and start over. This is really clear. This is the hope returning for the healing and the recovery. And I feel like it's the recovery of this connection for you. It's the 5 of Cups energy. Again, it's connecting us to the 5th chakra, but look at that. It's also telling us what we know here already. It's Mars and Scorpio energy. That 3 of Cups is in reverse here. What happened? That's Mercury and Cancer energy there. And that's the 3 of Cups here within the 5. And that's a communication that maybe was really hard. Something said or not said. Lack of, kind of kicked over cups here. Maybe even someone with some addictions. It won't be for everyone, but it's coming through. It's for somebody. But that's also showing us the 2 of Cups, which we already see here in reverse. You know, and that's telling us that there may have been some arguments here, and that we know this is no contact and or in separation or some issues, okay? That's no surprise here. But we can see what is happening. Why are they asking for forgiveness? So it's some things that were said, possibly some arguments here. The fact, that it's somebody who I feel left you feeling like they don't love you, because there's a lot of that energy here in the 6 of Cups today. It's also here, and we know that they love you, but some things may have been said that led you to believe otherwise. And also because I can see here that they were holding back emotionally and not really sharing everything, and being impulsive too about the connection and wishy-washy, kind of feeling. Okay, so we saw it. It's here. I'm not feeling like, I want to kind of channel through, and I guess I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. It wants to stay is what I'm hearing, but I'm going to channel. I'm going to upright the deck, not bottoms up, I guess. Let's move the energy a little bit first. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. Regret. It's the Lovers in reverse now. It's spinning. So that's the regret for the decision that they made, for leaving you feeling like they didn't love you. Was that leaving you hanging after a message? Was that leaving the connection altogether? They're sorry. And this is somebody who is sorry. They have a lot of regret. They hope that you will forgive them. They're asking for forgiveness. They love you. They're saying, I love you. I love you, and I have so much regret. I know that and I didn't mean what I said. And all the things I said that you wanted to hear, that you don't believe anymore, I meant those. And that's the I love you, and there's more here. And they're sorry that they ran. They're sorry that they got scared. They're sorry for what they said. That is strong. And the decisions around this. I'm keeping it here with, of course, the Lover's card. More Gemini energy, of course. No. High Priestess. Interesting. Cancer energy. Divine Feminine energy. And, well, yeah, you know what else this is? This is an energy of renewing this connection and going to a deeper level, the level that maybe they pulled out of emotionally too. It can just be going in emotionally. It can be connecting in another way, moving in, marriage, proposals, just talking again, being emotionally available, being honest, sharing how they feel. That's what this is as well. And it's the decision. And of course, it's the energy of things coming out and being revealed. There's a strong intuitive energy here. It's the High Priestess. So Cancer and energy, of course. Look where the heart is. It's right here on the sword. The veil has been lifted, literally. And in this deck, quite much like, well, the Empress. I mean, you can see all the elements are here. There is that wand, the inspired action, the energy of love, and the cup, and the offer here, and the moon over the wand, over the cup with the pentacle as well. And that sword, again, is right here on the heart. So we see that this is a decision, an intuitive decision I feel they're making and that you're making together. And it can be quite big, but this is them coming in, making an offer, Aquarius. And I feel it's to renew this connection, and it's taking it to a much deeper level. For some of you, that might just mean going deeper emotionally, but it can also be taking steps in the connection. Wow. Yeah, so there we go. The Ten of Wands is showing itself at the bottom of the deck in reverse. It's Jupiter and Sagittarius energy, and this is a lightening up of that because you have been here. Look at that. It's a lot of heart chakra blockage. It's a lot of matters of the heart here to be holding on to in this connection as everybody's waiting and somebody's holding back, and there's maybe some arguments going on. And it's a new cycle. It's the end of a cycle, it's the completion, and it's a renewal, and it's lightening up all of that stuff, and it really is communicating everything. It's not, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors are telling me to tell you that it's not about just, let's come back together and everything's okay, that there's a lot of healing necessary in communication, but that is going to lead into a clean slate when you have worked through that. And I keep seeing, so something here, the Fool card in the upright, and that's the clean slate energy. That's the genuine forgiveness, making that decision also to forgive. And forgiveness, well, it's going both ways, and really truly starting over and not carrying that in so that somebody's always holding something over. That's how you want to begin. And look, that's communicating here. And look what else it showed. So it's the King of Swords. Yeah, in reverse. This is the past energy here. And this is because you haven't been communicating, but this is saying that it's coming in. And it's also spirit guides, angels, and ancestors asking me to remind you what we were just talking about, which is it takes both of you to get to these fruits of this labor. In order for things to go the direction that you both seem to want here, because you love each other. It's clear, and I know it's a lot more than love, so you're going to know your situation, your personal situation. But you can't even get to the fruits of this labor in this Three of Pentacles, Mars and Capricorn energy. It's a collaborative energy of working together, getting up here, higher, look, building up these pentacles to reach the fruits of the labor that you both enjoy. You can't get there unless you communicate, unless you both want the same things and you communicate. And that's what you haven't been doing. It's a direct message here. Direct message. And this King of Swords, by the way, the Gemini Mercury energy in reverse, is saying, look at the difference. This is what you want. And it's time now. It's the divine number, divine timing, communication, and growth here. It's the beginning, the middle, and the end. And what can I say? And it's getting back to where you were. Look at those rock formations. They're like, you put them, for example, if you go on a hike, you stack them up so when you're coming back, you can find your way back. It's finding your way back there and building up and communicating so that you can get there and can get to the fruits of the labor that the Empress is coming in here with, that you're literally waiting for, because this tree is barren. It's communication. Okay. Yeah, so as I say that, This is slipping off. So I want to look, and then I'm going to, I think I'm going to bring in some channeled love messages. Yeah, so here we go. It can be that this is going to be, excuse me, coming in via message. It's the Six of Wands, it's Jupiter and Leo energy. And this is highly likely that it's a message coming in that somebody really is overcoming some of their, well, their obstacles. Again, we see that they're here. There's a lot of emotional obstacles, I feel, and some immaturity too that's been coming through for me, of somebody who's, yeah, just been kind of wishy-washy. But of course, it can be that there are other people, you know, other things in the way here. And these crows kind of represent that. And there's also 5 of them. That's like the 5 of Wands here, which are challenges and obstacles, maybe even some games. That's overcoming them and knowing what you want. Look, it's the victory wreath right in front of the sun, the happy outcome, the source, the new beginning, the crown chakra, the knowing, the victory of what I want. This is what I want. I want to come in. I want to tell you what I want. I love you. I want this. Okay. And I'm moving forward. I thought that I was done, but this is how it happens. And yeah, it's the 2 of Wands in the upright. It's Mars and Aries energy. It's what you've been waiting for, literally, for them to make a choice. To make a choice and come here. It can be physical travel, like far away for some of you, or maybe car, foot, whatever that is, you know, flying. But of course, it's also on their journey and it's your journey. You're still connected emotionally. This doesn't change. Look, your hearts are connected. You're here in the emotional energy. You're not talking though. Look what is up here. It's connecting here with the world. It's the world there. It's soulmate energy, but that's also telling us that this isn't over, and this is, you're getting, and we can see that you're getting to reach a goal here that was interrupted. And for me, that's the Ace of Cups. We see it connected to the Wheel of Fortune. It's an offer coming here. It's an emotional availability. It's a reunion energy, and it can't even be as big as a marriage proposal here. I know that won't be for everybody, but there is an energy of your person realizing, well, they want to be closer to you, their soulmate, and making some really big decisions. There's life-changing decisions here. Might even be bringing in life. Interestingly enough, it's validated with the Empress here. And some of you may even be parents or parents together. That won't be for everybody, but it's also here. Okay, wow. So I'm going to stop now, Aquarius, and we're going to bring in some channeled love messages. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to bring in a fairy stone today, and then we're going to close your reading. I'm not feeling channeled song messages today. That might change. Messages from their higher self. I stare into your eyes and all your photos. That is all the Page of Swords energy that I felt here today. That we didn't see the card. It's probably right under there, the way things are, as well as the Fool card. But we're going to move on. Because, yeah, I know it when it's here already. Lots of page energy here. They are looking at things, pictures, messages. Maybe it's even social media. You're all that I want, all that I need, all that I desire, all that I love. Wanted to show itself in the reverse, connecting here with the Lovers. This longing for you is intense. I really want to be with you. Okay. Those bottoms up wanted to reveal themselves. Please take me back. That's also the 5 of Cups in reverse. It's coming back, hoping, recovering, asking for forgiveness. I'm thinking of you right at this moment. Putting that with the 6 of Cups. It's a little buried. That happens. I'm sorry I ghosted you. Yeah. I know that I have caused this mess. I haven't gotten over the pain of being away from you, and I don't intend to. All I think about is that one day I'll wipe my tears and I'll see you. If you ever feel you're sending a message, then that's what you're doing. This is, nope, that's, that slipped away. Okay, last chance. And, oh, okay, so that doesn't belong in this deck, but it obviously belongs in your reading. These are the last 2 in this as well. No, I think we saw that one already, didn't we? I think it just knocked it. Right? I'm not asking for a lot. All I want is for you to look into my eyes and say that everything will be okay. Maybe I didn't read that. If you ever feel that you're sending a message, then that's what you're doing. I'm going to wait and look at that one last. Just like how I can't stop breathing, even if I try. I can't stop loving you, no matter how much I cry. Conversations with you were the highlight of my day. This brings in a lot of Gemini energy. And when I talk about zodiac energy, it can be validating signs for you. And that's okay, of course. But don't worry if it's not. It's the energy of communication. It's the Gemini energy, you know. They're thinking a lot about that. Aquarius, I'm going to bring in a fairy stone and then we're going to close your reading today. Two came down. Wow. You ready for this? Interesting. There's the sailboat. It's the energy I felt with you today, Aquarius. That is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy. And that's telling me, look, that you're getting this clarity. It's the 4-leaf clover and it's the heart chakra. It's a 3-leaf clover, excuse me. Well, even better. The divine timing, communication, growth. That's also soulmate energy coming in. That spirit sending love in. That's the clarity coming in. And it's sort of, look, it's like in front of you. It's like, don't leave yet. This is coming in. But of course, you do what you need to do. Everybody will. You all have free will. But look at that. That's the sailboat here and the King of Cups as they wait. And that's them coming in here and bringing in that love before it's too late. That sounded like a Dr. Seuss poem. Okay, Aquarius, it's been my honor to channel for you. I feel this love. I wish you so much. I wish you so much abundance and love. A lovely outcome for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed your reading. If you enjoyed your reading, liking the reading, sharing the reading, of course, if you're inspired to do so, subscribing to the channel. These are all things that show support, that help me to continue growing and bringing you readings. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. Have a really beautiful day, and I look forward to seeing you. Yeah, I look forward to seeing you at another love reading somewhere out there. Bye for now, Aquarius.